Who is online? Good evening, guys. Good evening. If you're online, tell me you are online. Indicate if you're online. I want you to tell me that you are online. Can you see my face? Can you? Okay, Femi can see my face. Who else is online? If you're online, tell me that you're online. If you're online, tell me you're online. Can you see my face? Okay, Olotu is online. Chimwanya is online. Okay, someone is even sending me if you can see my face. Okay, good evening, guys. How you guys doing? How was the day? My day wasn't fine. Trust me, it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. If you've been following my status, you notice that my day wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. As a matter of fact, I'm just going back from the market right now because I went to get my ex. I went to get my ex. So I'm just coming back from the market now. And since morning, I left since morning and I'm just arriving. And I didn't wanted to shift this class because I don't like disappointing people. So I that was why I actually had to still host the class, even though I came in some minutes ago. I just entered my house some minutes ago since morning. So, how you guys doing? Where are you watching me from? I'm Obiefuna Lucy. I'm currently doing this session from Anambra. I'm currently in Anambra. I'm currently in Anambra. So, tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me your name and where you're watching me from. I said I'm Obiefuna Lucy. I'm currently hosting this section in Anambra. So, tell me where you're watching me from. Where? Oh, yours was boring. Yours was boring. Mine was so stressful. It was so stressful. It was so stressful. So it's by God's grace that I am here looking at you guys. But mine was so stressful. So tell me where you're watching me from. I'm Obiefuna Lucy. I'm currently hosting this class from Anambra. So I'm in Anambra currently. I'm in Anambra. So tell me where you're watching me from so that I did know if I have a brother that's also in Anambra that is watching me that I'm making proud. So tell me where you're watching me from. You're watching from Ogun State, Edo, Ekiti, Kano. Wow, that's far. That's far. Well, I just hope you guys enjoyed your day. I don't know. Should we start the class or should we wait till 9 o'clock for others to join, or should we just start the class? What is your thought? Should we just start the class or should we just wait for others to join and we start by 9 o'clock? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we start the class right now or should we wait for others to join before we start? What do you guys think? Nobody is talking. Should we start the class or should we wait for others to join? I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the Canva crash course. Because I know most of you guys who would get a free course and don't actually take it serious. You guys should take that course serious because it took me like 3 weeks to actually create that course. Like it took me like 3 weeks to actually create that course. And if you notice, that course, like, um as a matter of fact, it has been 3 weeks, or 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks since I posted a YouTube video on this my YouTube channel because of that course, and I'm having a lot of people that want to take the course. So I always want everybody to get what I suffer to actually do for free. So that's why most times I tell you guys that, okay, share the Canva, um the course video, not the link I sent you, not your access link. I mean the Canva course video and the link that will get people to my DM, and I give them the course for free. So that is why I usually tell you guys, see, this is for free. It wouldn't take anything from you to actually tell somebody about it, and maybe send them my number, or maybe send them the course link, not the link I gave you, not your access link, the Canva link, not the access link, the Canva link. I do, right? If you're looking for a new way to make money online, you should actually, that particular link, that is one that you're going to share. So that is why I normally tell you guys, see, since this is for free, be generous enough to actually give it out to other people, not your link, but the video and the video and the write up, because I want everybody to get it. I want everybody to see that they can actually learn something in a very short while and make money from it. Yeah. So you guys should take that course serious. Take it seriously. Take it seriously. There are so many things that you can do from it. Yes, I know it's not the professional smartphone graphic designing that you might want to do, which I have a professional graphic designing course. But the Canva Crash course is a beginner course, a basic course that will open your eyes into stuff that you don't really know that you can actually do on your own with Canva. So that is the reason why I created that course, and I'm selling it for free. It is for free. I'm not even selling it. I'm not even selling it. So as we're waiting for others, let's just continue introducing ourselves. We have Kidi. Kidi is watching from Kaduna. Frank is watching from Anambra. Okay, we have people that are watching from a very far place. Man, you guys are trying, you know. How is the network over there? Like, Nancy, is it Nancy? How is the network over there in Kano? Is it okay? Is it okay? Because I used to feel that all these farmers, like, they don't used to have network, but I think for you to be online, that means your network is all right. Your network is all right. So since we just start, since we just start, because I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I don't like wasting people's time, and I don't like wasting my time. So I don't want to waste anybody's time. I want to actually start this so that we just rush it and get started. Okay. Okay, we have Blessing. Blessing is from Abia. How was your day, Blessing? Hope you enjoyed your day. Hope it wasn't stressful. Mine was stressful. And I hope yours wasn't stressful, because if you actually pass through what I passed through today, you might not even like get to talk this night. But I can't disappoint you guys. I can't fix a class and redo it again because I came back late and I'm stressful and all this stuff. I can't do that. So let's just start. Let's just start. Let's just start. Let's just start. Yeah. This is 6 minutes to 9. So let's just start. So as I was saying before, I am Obiefuna Lucy. I'm doing this live section in Anambra. So I'm in Anambra right now, and I have so many of you guys that are in Kano, in Kaduna, Abia, we have Ekiti, we have Oshun, we have Edo. Wow, we have Edo. We have so many people that are watching from different parts of this country, and I appreciate the fact. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So let's just start. So the theme of this section is how I made $50 in 1 hour. $50 in Nigerian currency bank rate, it is 25,000 naira. I hope all of us know. It's 25,000 naira. Not black market though. Bank rate, it is 25,000 naira. So let me just say I made 25,000 naira in 1 hour. Now, many of you might be like, "How did you do that? How?" That is why I'm hosting this section, because I also want everybody else to succeed, just like I'm doing. I want you to succeed. I want you to make it too. I want you to even be better than me, say to be more than me. So that is why anything I do and it works for me, I either put it in a course, or like I put it in a course and sell it for free, or I organize a class and teach it for free. Some of my classes are free, some of them are are paid, but just a token. And any of my paid classes is worth it. Trust me. Any of my paid classes is worth it. Even my free classes are worth it. So you should know how my paid classes would be if my free classes was worth it. So let's just continue. So this is how I made $50 in 1 hour. But before we get started, I want to tell you guys who this training is for. This training is for you if you're a young person, if you're a graphic designer, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're an undergraduate, if you're a graduate currently looking for a job, if you're someone that wants to make money the rightful way. If you're a graduate currently looking for a job, you shouldn't be looking for a job. There are so many things you can actually learn and render as service online, and people pay you for it. And you will never carry your file to go and look for a job again. Trust me, trust me. So let's just continue. But first thing first, I want to let you know that this skill, this graphic design skill, is a lucrative one. And you can make it your full-time job if you perfect in it. Yes, you can make it a full-time job if you perfect in it. I have a coach, one of my graphic design coaches actually makes okay, he made over 1.7 million naira in 2 months designing, like designing for people, and that is a lot. 1.7 million naira can go a long way for an average Nigerian youth. It can go a long way. So the only difference between you and I is that I took graphic designing as a hustle, and I make a lot of money from it weekly. I make a lot of money from graphic designing every week. I make money from graphic designing, even without being so perfect. But I still make money from graphic designing. Now I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. This is this is the day I made that 25,000 naira. This is the day. This is 31st of March 2023. This money was sent in 19 minutes after 3, 31st of March 2023. How did this money come in? I posted a post on my Facebook handle. My Facebook handle is Obiefuna Lucid. You can go and follow me up there and check me out there. So I posted a video about I posted something about graphic designing. So one woman that has been following me on my Facebook s- saw it and was like, "Wow, you do this?" I said, "Yes, I do it." She said, "Can I teach her 3 kids?" I said, "Wow, that would be nice, but I can't teach, like I can't come to your house and teach them. It's either you pay for my flight ticket and my feeding for me to fly to Lagos to teach them, or I teach them virtually." She now said, okay, come to Lagos and let me. I say no, that it is pay before service. I charge that 50,000 naira just to come to, just for workmanship, just to come and teach for less than for 2 hours. Yes, that was 50K. So she said it was expensive, this and that. I said, okay, okay, if you don't want it like that, then I have something I can do for you. I can teach your kids for 1 hour 30 minutes, and it is 25K. She said 25K, and I said I'm not teaching it offline, I'm teaching it online. Like I will engage them in a virtual class, and I'll be doing what I'm doing and they'll be seeing what I'm doing from their own back end. So she was like, okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. That she's gonna pay the 25K for me to teach a kids for 1 hour 30 minutes. And funny thing is that I ended up teaching that class for just 1 hour, because her kids are fast. They learn fast. This is not just it. This is 200,000 naira that I was paid to manage a social media handle for 2 weeks. 200,000 naira just to manage social media handle for 2 weeks. And what is managing social media handle without creating flyers, creating engaging content, creating virtual stores that can actually attract people to the person's um social media handle? And this is the money I was paid. And the funny thing is that I got this. Okay, I first of all got this job on the 30th of March 2023. I was paid 200K to manage the social media handle. Now, on the 31st of March 2023, I was paid 25,000, which is the one I made in 1 hour. For 48 hours, I made 225,000 naira. 225,000 naira just with the skill, just with the graphic design skill that I have. That is a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. In the essence of 48 hours, less than 48 hours, and I made this money. And you too can do that. Trust me, you can do that. And this is some of my students. This one said I paid all the bill for my new apartment, close to 300K. And the funny part is that my parents doesn't know about it. Only this week alone, I know I've made up to 30K designing. That is 1 week. This my student now made 1 week, made 30,000 naira 1 week designing. That is a lot. That is a lot. And this person used to design with their laptop, and when they got the when they got the Canva, when they got the smartphone graphic design course, they started designing with their smartphone, and it was so flexible. Not just this, and so many other testimonies, so many other testimonies. This one charged a client 6K for a flyer that didn't take her up to 10 minutes, up to 5 minutes. And this one, and this one, and this one, like, people are making money from a skill, from the skill. Now, do you think graphic designing is outdated? I want to tell you that graphic designing is not outdated. This is one of my students that taught 26 persons some basics of graphics, just like the Canva crash course I gave you guys for free. This my colleague now, this my student self taught 26 persons, taught 26 persons how to design basics even, and she charged them to 2,000 naira each. So 2,000 naira times 26 persons is over 50K that the person made in one sitting. That is just to teach people basics of what she learned on from graphic designing. And this is me last year when I taught graphic design for business owners. I just taught these people how to design logos, and I charged them money. I think I charged them 1,000 naira, and I have eight participants in that particular group. And this is the kind of thing that you can actually do yourself. You can do it. The truth is, you can do it. You can do all these things that every other person is doing, that not even people that are even like rooted in tech, people that are not even um tech inclined, pe- people that are even people that you're even better than, people that are even dullants in the class, do this and they make money from it. The truth is that you too can make money from it, even if you're even if you're an introvert, if you're a newbie online. I told one of my students that you can learn graphic design in the essence of 2 weeks and you are designing. Yes, you might not be so perfect, but you are designing. Now, if you're a student like me, I just graduated from university. That was last 2 weeks, and I have made a lot of money online, even while I was in school. If you are a youth corp member, if you're a youth corp member, you should take this thing serious because you can actually do it. And the truth is that you can start making 10,000 naira from today. If you perfect in graphic designing, you can start making 5K from today or 20K from today. Immediately you perfect in graphic designing. When you are close to perfection, you can even be making up to 10,000 naira a day, a single day, or 5K a day, or 20K a day. Now, people pay for professionals, not amateurs. Yes, I saw one of my mentees that actually got the Canva crash course, and she's not even up to 1 month. It's not even up to 2 weeks. I gave her that course to have to learn, and the next thing I saw on her status is DM for your flyers, DM for your logos, DM. And I was like, shield. You just got a Canva crash course, which is basics of graphic designing, and you are already designing, like you are already making provisions to design for other people. Who born you? Who born you? You've not even seen anything. Like you've not even like actually penetrated into professional graphic designing, so that when someone sees your design, the person can, if you charge the person 10,000, if you charge the person 20K, the person will pay it even without like bargaining with you. When they see your designs, they will pay you. So I don't know why I'll give someone a course. The Canva crash course is a basic course that will help you see what you can actually do with graphic designing. So you designing with Canva crash course and you coming out to tell people that you're a graphic designer, and you are already posting on your status that DM me, message me for your flyer, for your logo works. Please stop doing that. Stop doing that. You've not even learned anything, so stop doing that. So people pay for professionals, not amateurs. And for you to beat the experts, you need to be close to perfection. With that, you can be making up to 100K, 500K per design. And that is pure truth. I promise to show you step by step how you can become skillful and better in graphic designing. That is why you are here. That is why you are in this live section with me, because I am willing to do that for you. And I just need you to pay attention. I just need you to grab your tea. I just need you to just focus and watch me do that for you. Okay? So now, graphic designing is not as complex as people think it is. Trust me. Trust me. Graphic designing is not coding. Graphic designing is not data analysis. Graphic designing is not programming. Graphic designing is not website development. Graphic designing is not as complex as people think it is. Yes, I can teach a 10-year-old girl now that is brilliant graphic design, how to design logo, how to design flyer, and she will do it in less than 1 month. She will start developing for people. She will start designing for people. And that is how graphic designing is. So graphic designing is not as complex as people think it is. You need a lot of researches to be better. This is the truth. I don't know, nobody will actually tell you this truth, but if you want to be better in anything that you do online, you have to be doing researches. You have to follow trends. You have to see what other people are doing. You want to see how people are modeling their own, so that when you come out, when you tell a client that okay, this is what I'm going to do for you and I'm charging you 100,000 naira for it, they will not argue. But if you are still designing old-fashioned flyers, old-fashioned logos, nobody will go for it, because everybody will still want to go for those people that their own are trending. Now, in graphic designing, you need a coach for guidance. Trust me, trust me. Anything you want to learn online, You need a coach for it. You need someone that can be directing you so that you wouldn't make mistake, because most of us dived into so many things that they see online, and today they come to me and be like, ma, I don't know, but I think I can't do this thing again. Ma, I don't know, but please, can you help me? Can you do this? Can you do that? That is because you didn't seek for guidance. You need a coach because you feel you don't need a coach. Now, when you fell into traps, you come back and be asking people to help you, coaches to help you. They will not help you. They will collect money from you before they can help you. That is one thing. Then the amount you charge for your design depends on you. I can charge a logo. I can decide to charge a logo for like 20K. It depends on the logo. If it is a logo that is like so tactical and I have to use my head and actually craft out something, if it is that kind of logo, if it is that kind of logo, now it is gonna be ranging around 10 to 15K. A logo, not a mock-up, a logo. That's it. Like, and you can even decide to charge that same logo for like maybe 5,000 naira, or maybe for like 2,000 naira because the person is your friend or because he's a first time customer. But me, what I charge the person all depends on me. If I want to charge the person 10K, I'll charge it. If I want to charge the person 20K, it's all up to me. So that is why I say the amount you charge per design all depends on you. Now, who am I? Who am I? I am Obiefuna Oluchukulusi. I was a final year student, a final year computer science student of Federal Polytechnic, Oko. I'm in Anambra. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a digital course creator. Yes, I create courses. I think I've created up to 8 courses so far, 8 digital courses so far. I'm a freelancer. I'm an skilled and unskilled freelancer. I'm a freelancer. I transcribe and I do transcription in Fiverr, Upwork, Latium, TopTal, and I'm unskilled freelancer. I'm a top earner. I'm a top worker on Owo Daily. The one you see me post on my status, I am. That is unskilled freelancing, and I am also one that actually does that. I actually do that too. Then I'm a smartphone photo editor. I take pictures with my smartphone and edit them. I'm a fashion designer. Yes, this will be a story for another day. I'm a fashion designer. The X I was talking about on my status is my sewing machine, not the X you guys were thinking about. Okay, so this is what I mean by smartphone graphic. What I mean by smartphone photo editing. Like this picture right now, I took it on top of my bed inside my room, and I edited the picture to be this picture you're seeing over here that I'm hovering over. Now this one, I took this picture inside a farm, inside my family house, but inside the farm, but I edited it to be in a dark forest. The same with this one. So that is what one of the stuffs I do as a side hustle. And I also have a YouTube channel for it. The YouTube channel name is smartphone.edit. So you can go check it out and see some of my works. I've really been dormant there, but by God's grace, I'll get back to that place. Now, this is my photo the day I wrote my final paper. So this is me, this is me, this is me. So that's to show you that I was a student. Like I just graduated from university like some days ago, some weeks ago. So I'm still fresh, but I am not what you think I am. I've gone far. Now, what then is graphic designing? Because most of us don't really know. They always think graphic designing is Netflix. Graphic designing is web code, is programming, is graphic designing is not what you think. Now we'll be talking about what is graphic designing. We'll be talking about softwares we use for designing and how lucrative graphic designing is. So that is what we'll be talking about. That's what we'll be talking about. So let's get back. So graphic design is the practice of using words, pictures, and other visual elements to communicate ideas to an audience, often in order to achieve a certain result. So any kind of anything you see online that has to do with pictures, that has to do with pictures and words, or maybe stickers and words, that is actually talking about something, that is graphic design. Well, graphic design is anything that people create on their own using pictures, words, or other visual elements, stickers, emojis. That is graphic design. So graphic design is a communication tool. You use graphic design to actually communicate to someone without even telling them what you want them to do. Like, for example, now, if you see this flyer now, this Youth Gunners Football Academy, nobody like nobody needs to tell you that this flyer, this is talking about a football academy. And if you see this flyer now, nobody will tell you that this flyer is talking about something that has to do with comedy or pastor or church stuff. If you see this one right here, nobody needs to tell you that this is talking about something, this is talking about fish, because this person is holding a fish. So it's a means of actually passing information from one person to another without having to communicate, like without having to actually tell the person this is what I'm talking about. So graphic designing is, they just do it, and they are passing the information without having to come and tell you, man, sir, this flyer is talking about this. No, that is why graphic designing is there. Graphic designing passes information. It passes information to a whole lot of people without having to actually come telling them one by one what you want to pass to them. Now, some beginner friendly graphic design apps for smartphone. We have Canva. Canva works on iPhone and Android. Then we have Pixel App. Pixel App works only on Android. Now, some graphic design softwares for laptop. We have Canva. Canva works on iPhone and Android. Yes, Canva have a desktop app. It's just as good as a Canva app. Now we have CorelDRAW, then we have Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, then we have UI UX. Now, how lucrative is graphic designing? This is what so many of you guys ask me. So many of you guys ask me, how lucrative is this graphic designing? Will I even make it if I start graphic designing? How? Everybody just asking me how. Everybody's asking me how. Everybody asking me how. Is asking me how. Is asking me how. So this is how graphic designing will actually make you a whole lot of money. Graphic designing is the finest profession for a younger generation. So if you are in your early 20s or late 20s and you're looking for something to actually do, something to actually learn, that should be graphic design, because it is high in demand by businesses. A business cannot blossom without graphic design. Graphic designers will be more in demand both now and in the future, because as far as human exist and business is still moving, graphic designing can never go into extinct. Now, graphic designing is a short-term course, making it straightforward and uncomplicated to learn. Learning is very, very simple. If you're a graphic designer or if you are intending to be a graphic designer, as far as you are, like, as far as you've made up your mind that you will learn it, you will learn it in a very short while. Now, you learn it in a very short while. Then the main part is the painful part. This is a mistake. Painful part. Most of we business owners do pay high amounts of money for graphic design to design a logo for us or 3D mockup for us. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. I know one of the reasons why I actually learned graphic designing was because, like, I started paying graphic designers every 2 days. I pay graphic designers to design um flyers for me, to design my class flyers, because I do host classes almost two times a week. And this is, I have to be designing flyers. I have to be designing flyers. And that is what actually pushed me. I can't keep paying graphic designers to do these things for me. So that is one of the reasons why I actually learned graphic designing. And since then, it has been lucrative for me. It has been helping me in my own business, and it has been helping me design for people, and I make money from it. Now, basic things you need to know about designing your client's logo and flyer. You need a brand name before you design anything for your client, or your or your company or your business. You need to ask them, ma, sir, what is your brand name? Because you can't just design something, logo, flyer, just like that, without asking the person, without using it, without using a brand name of the company to actually do it. Now, every company has a brand color. Like my brand color is maroon. Maroon is that one I use on my templates, on my WhatsApp status. That's maroon. That's my brand color. Now, you also, businesses also have slogan like PDP and all those stuff. So if any business or any clients you want to design for, and you need to ask them, you need to ask them, ma, do you have a brand name? Ma, do you have a brand color? Ma, do you have a a brand slogan? You have to ask them this question so that when you're designing for them, they will actually like see that you actually, that you are into this, that you are a perfect person. Okay, you don't want to disgrace yourself in front of a client. Trust me. Now, these are some of the designs. Like this one now, this was a 3D mock-up, and three a mock-up and a logo are actually designed for a client. Sweet and Silky lingerie shop. This, she does she sells underwears and nightwears. Now, this also has to do with properties, land estate and all those stuff. So this was also designed with my smartphone. This is Ben's vintage fabric. This was also designed with my smartphone, and these things are very, very simple to do. The bakery, nobody needs to tell you that this is talking about bakery, this is talking about bread, this is talking about cake, this is talking about food. Me looking at it, you are seeing that this one is talking about land or maybe properties. This one is talking about women's something, and this one is talking about clothes, and this one is talking about confectionaries. So nobody needs to tell you. Now, this is a benefit of being a professional designer. Yes, just like the person I saw on her status that was promoting, that was telling people DM me and get your flyer logo for a token and all those stuff. Please go and take down that post, because you've not even actually started designing. You just learned the basic, and you trying to pose as a professional is going to bring you down, because you need to learn, you need to be close to perfection before people will start even getting interested in you or in your graphic designing. Now, these are the benefits of being a professional graphic designer. You can make money designing for people. That is true. I've made a whole lot of money designing for people. You can make money teaching people, just like the student I told you that taught people basis of designing for 2,000 naira each, and 26 persons paid, and she made 51K from it. Now you can create courses around graphics and sell, just like the Canva crash course I created. So many of my colleagues create similar courses and are selling it, but I say not to sell my own because I want everybody to learn it. Now you can make money designing for foreign clients. This is where, like, this is the height of the kind of money you can make in with graphic designing. You can design for foreign clients and earn in dollars. You can design for these clients on Fiverr, Upwork, Latium, Top Out. These are freelancing websites where clients come to search for workers, come to search for someone that can actually help them and do something. And you can actually do that too. Now the truth is that you can't teach what you are not perfect or close to perfecting. Some people might be like, okay, I've taken the Canva crash course. I've taken the Canva crash course. I know I'll be able to teach people how to do some stuff on Canva and all those stuff, and you're planning to collect money from them, my dear, you can't teach what you are not perfect in. If you're not perfect in it, after these people have actually paid you their hard-earned money, and you start teaching and they see that what you're even teaching them no even reach, if they see that from you, they'll call you a criminal. You make a bad name for yourself. So before you even talk about teaching anybody anything, make sure that you are perfect in it, or you are close to perfection in it. So you can't design good flyers and logos if you're not close to perfection. This is the bitter truth. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you that with your basics of graphic design, that you can design logos and flyers for big clients. They will not pay you. E- Even if they pay you, they will go and paint your name black. So before you even talk about like designing for professionals, designing for people, yes, you can use the one that you learn to be designing for your family members, for your friends, but not for people, please. Not for outside clients that are going to invest their 5,000 naira or 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira on your design, and you deliver nonsense. They're going to be pissed at you. Trust me. So you have to perfect in these things before you start talking about teaching somebody, or maybe making good designs, or maybe designing for foreign client. You can't even try that self. People that are in Upwork here, we actually know that you can't try that in Upwork. If you're not a professional in whatever skill that you're offering, you are not even accepted in Upwork. Then I ask you, I know so many people have seen like how I was paid 25,000 naira just to teach for 1 hour, 30 minutes, and the other one how I was paid 200,000 naira just to manage social media handles designing. Now, some other people have seen that some of my students are also making money from it, teaching people and also designing. Now I ask you, it's not about seeing this and wow, this is nice, this is nice. The question is, would you let me help you if I show you how to become a professional in graphic designing? Would you let me help you? If you don't want me to help you, you can just chill. I'm not going to force you, because I don't like forcing people into something they don't want. But if you want me to help you, if your answer is yes, then this is exactly how you can be a professional in graphic designing. This is what you need as a graphic designer, as someone that is willing to learn graphic designing and perfect in it. You need a smartphone graphic design course. That is the truth. Just like how I told you guys that you need a coach, you need guidance in any skill that you want to learn online. This is how you also need a course, something that will teach you, that will make you perfect. So that when you are offering your services, nobody will actually bullshit your work. So that when you raise yourself up like this, people will be saying, yeah, this person knows what they are doing. But if you don't learn it, if you don't want to learn it, I don't know. But if you want to be a professional graphic designer, you need the smartphone graphic design course. This is for Android users. You need a professional graphic design course that will aid you, that will teach you. And aside from learning graphic designing in a smartphone graphic design course, there are a bunch of things that you learn in the course. There are a bunch of things. You learn how to design logos, you learn how to design eye catching flyers, you learn how to design 2D and 3D mockup, just like the one I showed you, silky, like sweet and silky. That is 3D mockup. You learn how to get resources online, you learn how to get 3D headings, just like that that Canva heading you guys saw on the Canva crash course flyer. That Canva is a 3D heading, and that is one of the stuff you'll be learning. Now, what you need as a beginner to start up as a beginner in graphic designing, you need your smartphone. I told you guys that I do everything with my smartphone. I do tell people that I'm a digitalpreneur. So everything I do now is with my smartphone and is online, and I make money from it. Now you need your smartphone, whether Samsung or Techno, Itel, you need a smartphone, or you need a laptop. If you are the big boys that have laptop and smartphone, you need a smartphone or your laptop, and you need an internet connection that will aid you to actually get resources online. Yes, that's what you need. Now, all you'll be getting once you get the the smartphone graphic design course, you'll be getting access to Telegram support. That is one. You'll be getting access to pre-recorded live sections where we've actually talked about so many strategies in graphic designing. Now you'll be learning one of the best part, one of the sweet part of this course is that you'll be learning AI text to image course. I'll show you guys what it is. Now you'll be learning how to set up your portfolio for more visibility. Let me tell you one thing nobody will tell you. If I set my portfolio now, like engaging portfolio, and you didn't set your own, and the clients want to give out job, the client will look at this person's portfolio, this person's social media handle, and look at your own and look at my own. If my own is more professional, trust me, even if you design more than me, that client will go for mine. That client will pay me for that for that job. They will not pay you for that job because you didn't set your portfolio. You didn't set your portfolio for more visibility. Now you have access to the Canva Pro lifetime. Now you have access to flyer effects and backgrounds. Now I want to show you guys some of the professional flyers that we've actually designed so far in the support group. You can see this one. This is a logo Bloom collection. This is a flyer for a brand that has to do with they sell, I think, female stuff. Yeah, they sell female stuffs. I you can see that too. This is professional designing. There's not how that a client will see this flyer now and not call it beautiful and not admire it. That's what the smartphone graphic design course is going to teach you. Now, this is what I mean by AI text to image course. This is a full course. This is an extra bonus you are getting when you get the smartphone graphic design course. This is an extra bonus. This is a full course on its own. This AI to text image is a full course on its own, and that is what you'll be getting once you get the smartphone graphic design course. Now, all these I mentioned above are worth over 25K. Yes, it's worth over 25K because some of these courses I learned it, I paid to learn them. But I'll be a bad person to actually tell you to actually pay 25,000 naira. I'll be a bad person to pay that money because come on, I know Nigeria is hard. Stuffs are even hard. Stuffs are even getting hard by the way. Like, trust me, I went to the market today and I can't even feel my legs. I see people like struggling and I be like, wow, God, please help. God, please help. So I'll be a bad person to actually charge someone 25K in this hard time in Nigeria. You're not getting it for 25K. That's the good news. You're not getting the smartphone graphic design course for 25K. You are getting this course together with the AI course and some other benefits for just 10,000 naira. Just 10,000 naira. So instead of you to pay 25K, you are paying 10,000 naira for the smartphone graphic design course. Not just that, you're also getting the AI course. Remember, you're getting the AI course. The AI course. So these are stuff that you are getting. Now I can boldly tell you that graphic design is not just a skill to acquire. It's also a business. There are people that I know, there are my friends that I know that takes graphic designing as their main business. They have computer centers where they design for people. Yes, when they actually design for people. I want to show you guys something. These stickers I made now, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I don't want to open it. I don't want to open it. So that you guys will not see what is inside. These stickers I made now, where I made this sticker today. Hey God. If you see people that are designing, these people are just into they're just into designing flyers, designing logos, designing any kind of thing you want them to design. They're designing it. They are designing it, and that is what they do in that their shop. That is what they do in that their computer center, and that is what I mean by taking graphic designing as a business. Some people take it as a full business, while some people like us take it as side hustle. And when I tell somebody that, the person will be like, "Wow, seriously, are you sure?" But that is how it is. There are people that take it as full-time business, and some take it as, side hustle. Now I can tell you that it is a skill that you can acquire and make a lot of money from it, both in dollars and in naira. And it is also a business that you can do from home if you don't want to stress yourself. Now, I want to tell you that, no matter how you run from learning graphic designing, if you want to be a professional graphic designer, no matter how you run from actually learning it professionally, you end up designing flyers like this. You end up designing flyers like this. And trust me, nobody pays for a bad flyer. Nobody patronize a bad designer. If you design this kind of flyers that I'm seeing right here, these ones that I'm showing you guys right here, you can never succeed. So no matter how you run away from learning it professionally, you can never succeed. Like, come on, who will pay for this kind of scanty um flyers, dirty looking flyers? Nobody pays for bad flyers. Nobody pays for problem. What they pay is for solution. So when you take this course, this graphic design course, you'll be moved from designing something like this to designing something like this. You need to stand out. If you want to beat your competitors, you need to stand out. You will start designing flyers like this, solid flyers like this. As you can see, this flyer right here was designed with a smartphone. When I posted it on my status, people were like, "Are you sure? Seriously? How?" But this flyer was designed with a smartphone, and they printed it on this banner. But nobody will know that this was designed on a smartphone. That's the power of the smartphone graphic design course that you will learn. So you can see solid flyers, you can see solid beautiful flyers, that if you want to be a professional in graphic designing, you can't be designing this and people pay for it. You'll be designing to this extent for you to be paid for it. Now reach out to me if you have any question, because I think I've treated everything that you might want to have. I think I've treated almost all the questions that you might want to ask. But if you still have extra questions, you can actually um chat me up on WhatsApp, because I know some of you have me on WhatsApp. I didn't actually broadcast this live session on my status. I just selected some group of people that would watch it. That's why you didn't see it on my status. So reach out to me if you have extra questions. This is my number showing on the screen: 08127779213. I care about your growth and I would like to see you at the top. I made I made my way around online. I made my way around making money online while I was in school, when I was still having a lot of struggles in school, and I still made it. You that is in school right here, right now, or you that is at home, or you that is working, you should actually get a second stream of income. And graphic designing is something I can recommend you to any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. So if you have any question, reach out to me on my WhatsApp. If you have my number right here, because I think I just invited people on my WhatsApp. Yes, here. So reach out to me if you have any question. This is my number on the screen: 08127779213. I care about you and your growth, and I want to see you succeed. I really want to see you succeed. So if you have any question, ask me. If you have any question, if there's anywhere you would like me to touch that I've not touched, you can ask me your question. This is your time. This is your time. If you have any question, yes, you can watch the live session offline. When I'm done, you can watch it offline. That should be later. You can watch it offline. Yes, you can watch it offline. You can watch it offline. Thank you. Thank you. You can watch it offline. So if you have any question, you can ask me your question. Ask me your question. I'm on the comment section. If you have any question, you ask me your question. But if you don't have any question, I think you guys understood everything I explained in this course. So upgrade is a must. Upgrade is a must. If you're someone that wants to make money with graphic designing as a skill, you need to upgrade. You need to stop designing amateur designs. You have to migrate to professional designs, and that is what the smartphone graphic design course is going to do for you. I think you guys don't have a question, so that will be all for tonight. I love you, and I know you love me too, and I want you to sleep well. And please take the Canva crash course. Take it serious. And remember, practice makes perfect. If you don't practice, you might not regard that course as anything. So you should practice. So that will be all for today. See you guys next week, because I'll be hosting this live session again next week. See you guys, and God bless you, and good night. Okay.